Thank you very much. Joining us now is Bob McKenzie. Bob, 50 years ago today, Canada won the Summit Series in dramatic fashion. What would you say is its lasting legacy?
You know, that's a really complex question, or maybe the answer is complex, because whatever the legacy is, it needs to be greater than it is. And the reason I say that is because I really believe that the Summit Series between Canada and the Soviet Union in 1972 was the seminal moment in all of modern hockey. And I don't just mean for Canada, and I don't mean for the NHL, I mean globally. You know, post 1967, that was modern hockey in the NHL. The expansion era led to the modern era that we have now. But to have the Soviets play the National Hockey League from the Canadian players from the NHL at that time truly was the beginning of what we now know as the global game. And I don't think anybody can fully appreciate the political ramifications, the social ramifications, and how this series affected all Canadians at the time. And so I think that part of it might get lost down the road no matter what. But I don't know that people fully appreciate what that series meant to just opening up the entire world to the game of hockey. And I don't think the world of hockey has ever been the same since 1972. And I think people need to understand how the Summit Series was the catalyst for that awakening.
And most Canadians know that Paul Henderson scored that goal. So the quizmaster, Steve Dryden, has a story posted on tsn.ca today proposing that Henderson's number be retired for all Canadian national teams. What are your thoughts?
I don't have a problem with that at all. Number 19, out of circulation for all Team Canadas, men's Team Canadas. And the reason I don't have a problem with that is because we've got to continue to do things that allow younger people to understand the history of the Summit Series, the history of what Paul Henderson and Team Canada, and the Soviets for that matter, did. And it's not just a Paul Henderson honor, it's a Team Canada 1972 honor that needs to be out there. So, I mean, when I start looking at, people are going to debate, and it's been going on for years, as to whether Paul Henderson should be in the Hockey Hall of Fame as an honored member, and that hasn't happened. So you need to find other ways to honor the achievement and to honor exactly the way it all went down and to have something that is a lasting legacy.
Without a doubt, one of the most special, if not the most special moment in Canadian hockey history.